Welcome back to Rooster Crow and TV, guys. It's been a minute, but we're back. Alright, man. Just came from working out, guys. Feel me? It's a little raining day out here today, man. But shit, still taking advantage of this because we don't really get this kind of weather, you know what I mean, around this time of year. But I'll take it. Shit, what's going on with y'all, though? Alright, man. Let's get into this, man. Like I said, y'all gonna be tired of me asking y'all this question, right? What would it take for you to kill your whole family? What would it take for you to kill your mom, your dad, grandpa, grandma, whatever? Just what would it take? This story coming out of Texas, it's crazy. You feel me? This dude claimed that he loved his family so much that before he killed himself, him and his brother, he killed his mom, his dad, his sister, and a 77-year-old grandma. Crazy, coming out of Allen, Texas. Let's get into this story, man.
Hey everyone, I killed myself and my family, he wrote. If I'm going to die, I might as well just get some attention. That's what 19-year-old Farhan Tohad wrote on his Instagram post before him and his older brother killed their entire family. The time of the murder-suicide isn't known. Police believe that it was carried out on Saturday, but nobody found out about it till early Monday morning. I've had depression since the 9th grade. Not the damn I failed my test depression that everyone says they have. More like, I want to cut myself twice today. That's better than usual, Farhan wrote, saying, my brother's condition is much worse. The dude is a freaking genius, but he's too depressed and socially anxious to do anything with it. Those are just a few sentences from a 12-page letter that was left behind by the 19-year-old who eventually turned the gun on himself after him and his brother killed their entire family. Now, in those 12 pages, he goes to talking about how him and his brother spend a lot of time watching a TV show, The Office. And they made a big deal out of that TV show. And you can almost say that the bloodbath was in result of just them watching, countless hours of that TV show. He said, we kept watching until February 21st, 2021. That's the day my older brother came into my room with a proposition. If we can't fix everything in a year, we'll kill ourselves and our family, he wrote. They soon changed that to just a month, with Farhan saying, we eventually realized we were just biding our time. Waiting a year was way too long. Why not wait a month? The plan was simple. We get 2 guns. I'll take one and shoot my sister and my grandma, while my brother kills our parents and the other. Then we take ourselves out, he wrote. While making their plans, the brothers assumed that getting their hands on the gun would be the most challenging and difficult part of their plan. But they later noted that gun control in the U.S. was nothing but a joke. Farhan said, all my brother has to do was go to a gun shop, say something about wanting a gun for home defense, sign some forms, and that was it. There was a question asking if he had any mental illnesses. But get this, he lied. He literally just said no. They didn't ask for any proof or if he was taking any medication. He was. Thanks for making the process so easy, he said. The bloodbath was a result of both brothers battling depression, he wrote, saying that his father worked his ass off to help, to no avail. Not selfish enough. However, there's my family. The one reason I forced myself to live for 19 years. I know I said I operate on logic, but the one emotional aspect of my life is the only reason I'm here. I love my family. I genuinely do. And that's exactly why I decided to kill them. If I killed just myself, they will be miserable. They will spend the rest of their lives feeling guilty, despair, and a multitude of other adjectives that mean sad, even after they get over it. it would have become a permanent facet of their lives. Someone I love killed themselves and I couldn't do anything about it. Instead of having to deal with the aftermath of my suicide, I would just do them a favor and take them with me. None of us ever have to feel sad ever again.
Brothers killed 4 family members before killing themselves over the weekend. Good evening, I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. Police have just released the names of the family members who were murdered. 19-year-old Farbin Towhid, the sister of one of the suspected killers, 56-year-old Irene Islam, the mother of the suspected killers, their father, 58-year-old Towhidul Islam, and the grandmother, 77-year-old Altafun Nessa. The dead suspects are 19-year-old Farhan Towhid and 21-year-old Tanvir Towhid. Police went to their home early this morning after a friend of the family found a rambling suicide note online describing what the writer claimed led up to all this. Fox 4 Sean Rabb has the very latest. Sean.
Yeah, Steve, murder-suicide like none other in Allen's history that's certainly shaken this community, but also longtime police officers.
This is the kind of crime scene that nobody wants to work. I mean, obviously, it's just a tragic beyond description.
Allen Police Sergeant John Felty talking about the horror in the home at 1517 Pine Bluff Drive. 5 family members killed, along with the grandmother who was visiting from their native Bangladesh.
The mother-in-law was supposed to go back home to Bangladesh, I think next month.
The 2 brothers had entered into an agreement that they were going to complete suicide, and from that it went to where the entire family was taken with them.
Based on decomposition, the killings happened sometime Saturday. Police got a call from a friend of the 19-year-old son about 1 this morning.
This friend had seen the post that his friend had made on Instagram, and that's what had him call and say that he was concerned for his well-being.
The post telling why he was going to kill his family. It rambles from his battling with depression since 2016 and cutting himself to being unhappy with how the TV show The Office ended and how easy it was for his brother to purchase a gun.
They were very, close family, loving family. It just, all of a sudden, maybe the depression piled up. Parents did not know. They could not, our boys did not, express it well.
The 2 boys, students at UT Austin. The sister had full scholarship to NYU. A family lost to the illness of mental health. The Bangladesh community grieving through disbelief.
Get to know your family first. Talk to your children, what they're up to. Then talk to your neighbors. So nothing happens like this anymore.
You see, struggling with emotions there. This family, the 6 in this home, had no other relatives in North Texas. Folks are coming from Florida and New York. This is a sad, sad story about the darkness of depression and the battle of mental health, a battle 2 brothers were apparently waging. There is help, though, when you feel the darkness closing in and feel as though there's no hope. There is help. The National Suicide Prevention Hotline available 24 hours. The number's on the screen, 1-800-273-8255, 1-800-273-8255.
I always stress the fact that America new normal is like people pulling out firearms for no reason. You feel me? The more you read this article and just this story, man, it's almost like these boys did what they did, to like make a statement. That's the kind of vibe I'm getting from it. And then like the letter they left behind, just talking about how weak our gun control laws are, and this is something we've all known. We know like the gun control laws are weak, by these boys even talking about it in their letter, the suicide letter. Is it going to change anything? Man, we see this kind of stuff way too often, man. We see it way too often. You feel me? Guys, all we can do at this time is pay attention to the signs and clues and, watch your loved ones, man. We have an entire family that's gone because of mental illness. That's a whole bloodline wiped off. These guys didn't even have kids. Their legacy cannot go on, man. Mental illness. Let's watch for the signs, man. Like, Watch your loved ones. When you see somebody start acting different, start acting funny, yo, talk to them. Ask them what's going on. You feel me? Guys, I only been reporting the news for a couple of months, man, and it's enough to say, dang, we live in a messed up society, man. We quote unquote live in the best country in the world, but yet every other day there are mass shootings. This right here, mental illness, like how is this possibly the best country in the world when we have these kind of things happening? What can we do to stop this kind of stuff, man? You feel me? What can we do? Stricter gun laws? I mean, you guys just heard what I read and what this guy said. You can find these articles. If I ever get my hands on all 12 pages of the note, I'm going to, put it up on YouTube and read it, But this is crazy, man. Look, let's all be safe. Watch your surroundings at all times, man. That's all we can do, man. And like I always say, man, stay prayed up. Because it's not by your own will that we go out and come back in every day. It is all up to the Most High. You cannot watch all 4 corners, or 6 corners, or 10 corners. These days, you can't watch nothing. You know what I mean? So stay prayed up, man. Watch the signs. Pay attention to those who might be depressed. Man, till next time, y'all. This is a crazy one.